Hey bitches, I'm Demetrius, I'm 22, and I'm one of the real queens of ATX. Let's spill the tea. So, we're going to be talking about work today, but in relation to specifically retail. When you narrow it down, there's about 5 tips we're going to go through, and I assure you, you can make just as much money as I do. Number 1, come from a place of yes. You cannot start a new job anywhere, and come from a place of no. Can you pick up this extra shift? No. Can you fold this stack of clothes? No. No, you're gonna be broke at the bank. So you need to learn how to come from a place of yes if you're going to work retail. You need to be the first person to volunteer to pick up that extra shift. You need to be the first person to volunteer to help the customer. Stop picking your nails and talking about the boy from last week and get your ass up off the counter and go do your motherfucking job. Tip number 2, you need to be the best and you need to be the fastest. If you want to be a porn star, be the best porn star you can be. If you want to be a clerk, be the best clerk you can be. If you want to be Obama, be the best Obama you can be. You have to stand out. Like Ebony said on America's Next Top Model, this is a competition. You need to stand out from your coworkers because at the end of the day, you're going to get the most hours, which means more money. Tip number 3. Don't fuck your coworkers. You need to keep work and play very separate. You are there to deposit checks, not get your dick wet, okay? You need to make sure you keep it strictly platonic, okay? We are there to get money, not to play around. If you are interested in somebody, you need to make them get fired, or you just need to not date them. If you absolutely cannot keep it in your pants, keep it covert and read your employee handbook. Usually, if you're a part-time associate, it's okay to commingle. But if you're trying to be a manager or if you're trying to fuck your manager, bitch, y'all need to be motherfucking like a Tyler Perry movie and keep that shit under wraps. Tip number 4, keep your mouth shut and keep a smile on your face. A lot of people fall prey to corporate gossip or workplace gossip, and it ends up getting really messy and your ass won't get promoted. What's worked for me is smiling and waving, bitch. You smile, you come, you collect your coins, and you leave. Don't fall prey to workplace gossip. What I mean by that is if somebody comes up to you and it's like, oh my God, Carrie is being such a bitch. Well, instead of agreeing with them, be like, yeah, Carrie's a real bitch. She fucked your boyfriend. You need to be like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. She's kind of been mean to me too. Always agree with the person you're talking to, because if you don't, you're not gonna have any friends at work. And nobody wants that. You're there for like 5 to 10 hours, so you need to make some friends. But instead of falling prey to gossip and being all like, oh, fuck that bitch too, you need to at least agree with the person and make them feel that they can come to you and talk to you. But by all means, when your manager is around, you need to be smiling and you need to keep your mouth shut. Don't ever, ever fall prey to workplace gossip, honey. Only tea with me. And last but not least, tip number 5, which is be the best seller. If you work at a store where your pay can also be affected by your commission rate, you need to know your product inside and out. This goes along with tip number 2, which is be the best. You need to know your product like the back of your hand because it's only going to help you be a better seller. Trust me, there are so many benefits from meeting your sales goal and going to getting into commission that I can't even, just look at my lifestyle. Let's just say that. So you need to be the best seller over anybody because at the end of the day, you have to pay your bills. And now for the lovely shade portion of my video. Since I am the real queen of shade, we gotta keep it real, right? First of all, if you ever get a customer complaint, which I've never gotten in my 5 years of working retail, but if you do, don't ever give them bitches your name. Honey, they will find a way to make your life miserable. I've seen it happen. They want you to know your name, bitch, my name is Tree Trunk, okay? Send that to corporate, okay? Shade number 2, do you need help finding your size? You are not gonna come by and mess up my pile or my display or my merchandising that I had just set up and you wanna shop and turn it into a tornado. No, bitch, do you need help finding your size? Oh, no. And this bitch keeps looking through the rack. No, I'm going to help you find your size. And shade number 3, you have to pick your battles and you're not gonna win all of them. By all means, stand your ground, but you need to know when you need to defend yourself and when you need to lie down and say yes. Come from a place of yes, because at the end of the day, they gotta pay me, bitch. So I hope I've been very helpful, and I hope that you can take some of these tips and put them into practice in your own workplace if you don't work retail, and if you do, hopefully you can make as much money as I do. This is Demetrius, and I'm one of the real queens of ATX. Stay cunty.